An 18-year-old woman is pulled over for speeding. Within minutes, she's face down on the pavement screaming for her mother, with a state trooper's fist in her face. His response to her cries, quote, "I'll punch you again if you don't turn around." This is the traffic stop that has Arkansas State Police fighting a federal civil rights lawsuit and Ben Crump demanding answers. August 1st, 2026, near Manila, Arkansas. 18-year-old Alisa Hackett is driving home when Trooper Moisses Arellano of the Arkansas State Police pulls her over for going 71 in a 60. Hackett explains her car window is broken and she's just trying to get home. Arellano runs her information. He discovers she received a warning days earlier for an open container violation. Instead of issuing a citation, Arellano decides to arrest her. He orders her to place her hands on the trunk and step back. She complies, but she's confused. She keeps asking a simple question. "Sir, what did I do?" She asks it over and over. She never gets an answer. Within seconds, Arellano body slams her to the pavement. He mounts her. She screams. She begs to call her mother. She tells him he cannot punch her. He responds with words that are now part of a federal lawsuit. Quote, "I'll punch you again if you don't turn around." Then, he strikes her in the face with a closed fist. The use of force report confirms a closed fist strike to the face of an 18-year-old girl during a traffic stop for speeding. Alisa Hackett is transported from the scene by ambulance, but the nightmare is just beginning. She's booked at 12:51 in the morning at Mississippi County Jail. 5 charges. Improper tags, map restrictions, no seatbelt, minor in possession of alcohol, and refusal to submit to arrest. Every single charge still stands. None have been dropped. And Trooper Arellano? He walked away that night. No charges, no suspension, no discipline. The Arkansas State Police issued a statement saying all uses of force are reviewed internally as a matter of protocol. The dashcam footage tells a different story than the official statement. It shows an 18-year-old girl on the ground, screaming for her mother, being struck in the face by a man twice her size. On August 10th, attorney Luther Sutter files a federal civil rights lawsuit. Hackett versus Arellano, case number 326 CV 230, Eastern District of Arkansas. The lawsuit claims excessive force and First Amendment retaliation. It argues that Arellano is not entitled to qualified immunity, the legal doctrine that shields government officials from being held personally liable for constitutional violations. Qualified immunity has protected bad officers for decades. It says that unless a court has previously ruled the exact same conduct unconstitutional, the officer walks. Hackett's case argues this time should be different. Hours after the lawsuit is filed, Hackett terminates Sutter's representation. She's retained Ben Crump, the national civil rights attorney who has represented the families of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and Ahmaud Arbery. Crump is now calling for an internal use of force investigation by the Arkansas State Police. He's demanding the public release of findings, and he wants every previous use of force report involving Trooper Arellano turned over. The question everyone is asking, does Moisses Arellano have a history of using excessive force? The public doesn't know. Arkansas State Police won't say, and that's exactly what Crump is trying to change. Meanwhile, Hackett's 5 misdemeanor charges have not been dropped. She was stopped for speeding. She left in an ambulance. She went to jail, and the man who punched her in the face is still wearing a badge. The story has caught national attention. TMZ, Yahoo News, The Griot, Van Jones amplifying it to millions. But the question remains, will anything actually happen to Trooper Moisses Arellano? This isn't just about one traffic stop. It's about a system that charges the victim and protects the officer. 5 charges for an 18-year-old girl, 0 for the man who punched her. History says qualified immunity will protect him. History says the charges against Alisa will stay. History says this story fades, unless people refuse to let it. An 18-year-old girl asked a simple question. "Sir, what did I do?" The answer she got was a fist to the face. If you think a speeding ticket shouldn't end with a punch from a state trooper, hit subscribe. Drop a comment with your take, and share this story because Alisa Hackett deserves answers. And look for our group on Facebook and help build the community.